You are now listening to Belligerent State of Mind.
Hey, Prez, what you got, man?
Oh man, my man. Oh, it was tough, man. It was tough, yo. I got my favorite rapper of all time. There's so many, though, bro. It's like so many. But can I get two? Can I get two choices?
Man, ain't no
Come
two choices,
on,
man.
man.
Come on, man.
This motherfucker.
Man.
Come on, man.
So I had Rakim as my favorite rapper of
Okay.
all time.
Okay.
You know what
We
I'm
all
saying?
know that. We all know that.
I have Rakim as my favorite of all time. But it was tough because Most Def was like right there too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You do love Most
You look
Def,
like
too.
him, and you look like him too.
Man. It's in that Brooklyn water, man.
Word.
You know? Yeah, so definitely Rakim, favorite rapper of all time. Yo, rapper I dislike, and for no other reason, I just don't like his face. And I just don't like out of the group that he was in, I think he was the weakest member. Is motherfucking
Keith
Mac.
Murray?
Nah, son, Mac 10 from West Side.
What?
I just don't like his face, bro. Like just looking at him, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this dude? Yo? Like, I don't know, man. And then he was, I think obviously Dub C and Ice Cube was definitely whatchamacallit, way better MCs to me.
Right.
Than Mac 10 was.
Right.
And then on top of that, what made it worse, the last final straw was when he did T-Boz dirty.
Yeah, he did. He did
I was
T-Boz
like,
dirty.
oh,
man.
nah, son.
Yeah.
He's dead to me. He's dead to me.
That was icing on the cake for you and shit, right?
That was it. That was it.
What happened with Mac 10 and T-Boz?
They was married. You know they was married,
Yeah.
right? And they got divorced and shit. He was doing some dumb shit. You know
Because
what I'm saying? Cheating on her or whatever.
All right.
You know what I mean? T-Boz was the shit, yo. She was the shit. And she was sick too. That was the other part of it. You know, she has
sickle cell.
Sickle cell.
Yeah. I'm like, you know, you're supposed to be the Rock, man. You're supposed to hold her down. You know what I mean? But then it is what it is. So I hate his ass.
I just went from fucking, I don't like his face. I hate him and shit, yeah.
Dislike to hate. Hate is a strong word. Hate.
Hate is a strong word. Word up.
Oh shit, yo, the rapper that grew on me. Now this is recent. This was only within the last year.
Joey Badass.
Nah. I always rock with Joey. That was from day one. I fuck with Joey.
Yeah.
Dude, Russ, yo.
Okay.
You fuck with Russ? Russ is nice, yo. Russ be saying some shit, yo. Like on some lyrical punchline, flow and delivery. Tracks is banging, and he produces his own shit. Like, and he been grinding. The dude got like 11 albums, yo. Nigga got like maybe more than that. He might have more than that, but he has a strong catalog.
There's a strong fan base too.
And a strong fan base. I was listening to an interview he did, real quick story. He wasn't making no money. Nobody was checking for him, but it was one dude, some random high school kid somewhere in Washington State reached out to him. He was like, yo, me and my friends really love your music, man. When you coming to do a show here? The dude was like, yo, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't really have no ways to get out there. I don't really have no promoters checking for me or whatever. The kid raised money. Him and his friends raised money, flew him out there.
Wow. Flew
Russ out there, and he performed in front of a whole bunch of high school kids. And that was like one of his first shows.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, like one of his first shows and shit. So he's definitely a kid that I can see him doing big things in 2021. Most overrated rapper. I've been thinking about this for years.
Since the
never
60s.
had a platform or ever asked me the question.
Nobody ever asked
the question.
Nobody ever asked me the question. Bro.
Media only came about the last 50 years, Prez.
Yo, I think this motherfucker 2 Chainz is way overrated, yo. Way overrated. 2 Chainz 2 Chainz or
Okay.
Titty Boy. If you want to call him Titty Boy, call him that too.
Okay.
I don't concur. I do not concur.
Are you crazy? Yo, listen, to me, when you listen to his rhyme, like, now don't get me wrong, I know he's a rapper. When he raps, the setting makes a huge difference, right? If it's in the club, the strip joint, or whatever, his song comes on, the energy that that comes with that music, it is what it is. But as a rapper, though, if you listen to the fucking bars, he ain't really saying nothing too crazy, man.
You haven't listened to especially the last 2 albums. This dude was spitting bars and talking real shit. Like,
I think the reason why I haven't listened to it is
because you're too busy listening to Russ. It's all good.
and 99% of his fans wear high heels.
Listen, Russ will run circles around that dude, bro.
Hold on.
Oh, now you tripping.
Yo,
Russ will
you
run
fucking
circles
tripping.
around 2 Chainz.
You tripping.
Circles, bro.
I'm not defending 2 Chainz, but I'm sorry, Prez. Go ahead.
Reach is a toothbrush, bro.
I don't fuck with City Boy.
What's the main reason why you haven't been listening to 2 Chainz, the last 2 albums?
I just feel like he's overrated. Like, so I haven't given it a chance. You telling me that his last album was dope? I don't know, because I really don't think that he has, he's not an MC to me that, that brings it. You know what I'm saying? Like the content, yo. You know me, I'm all about content and delivery.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't saying something intelligent or something like that I could learn from, or you know what I mean, I don't really want to hear it, man. If you're not clever, or even if you're not saying some shit heavy in content, if you gotta be clever with it. You know what I'm saying? The way you put the shit together, it gotta be dope to me.
I'll tell you what, if this week, if you go back and you listen, let's say just his past 2 albums, last album that just dropped, and the one that was executive produced by LeBron. Listen to that. Damien is going to listen. D is going to listen to Russ.
So tell me what I'm fucking listening to and shit, yeah.
Hey man, I'm trying to kind of go along with it, man. Come on, man.
He didn't say nothing about Russ.
We cousins, man.
I don't know
Go
what the
along
fuck
with
Russ is. I don't know what the fuck
We
Russ
family.
is.
Go along with it, man.
Yo, listen, man. I'm gonna put something in the chat. I'm gonna put a couple Russ tracks in the chat.
Okay, I'll check
You know
it
what
out.
I mean?
I never heard of him. I think Russell Westbrook. I know what the fuck you talking about and shit, dude.
Trust me, I guarantee that you're going to be checking for him. Just like I put y'all niggas on the Griselda.
There you go.
No, you didn't. No,
Man,
you
nah,
did
no, you
not.
didn't go.
I'm telling you,
wildin'.
yo,
There
shout
you
out
go.
to my
Thank you.
boy Act, my boy
Man.
Action, my boy Kev. He
Whatever,
was the
man.
first one to put
You
me on
crazy.
Griselda.
You better
The
give
very
me my
first
fucking
one.
prop. You crazy.
go.
I
And
put
you-
that shit in the chat like
And you
4
did,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I
And
was like,
we
yo,
ignored you,
sure.
or I ignored
Exactly.
you. I ignored
All right.
you. I didn't pay you no
There we
attention.
go.
And then when Lou Hall, when he said they were dope, then I listened to them and shit. So technically,
whatever, man. I know what I did. You guys are all welcome.
For sure, Prez, I would love to give you your flowers, but I did recognize West Side Gun from the Mr. T joint. And
Yes.
yeah, that's where I recognized
What year
him.
was this?
So
What year was this?
this has
This
to be
was-
2017, 2016.
That's
I was
when
just
I
listening
kind of
to that
introduced y'all. To
Well,
that.
you probably just
Introduced y'all to
piggyback, but definitely you would not. When you first said West Side, when you were the first one that tried to introduce, I'm not gonna say when you first one that mentioned them, I
Benny.
did recognize them.
I was on Benny, and I was on Conway,
And that was
and West was already out. You know what I mean? But Benny and Conway was just now bubbling in 2017.
and this was in 2016.
Yeah.
And this was when this album, Fly God, came out.
Yeah.
And the joint on here, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Okay,
Thank you.
but
And
you
who was
didn't
the
say
first-
anything.
Who was
You
the
didn't
first
say
person? The first person to put. Matter of fact,
You was
I
keeping
was
it a
listening
secret.
to them. I was listening to those Hitler where Hermes back when he first dropped it. And that was because my boy Kev put me on it. Matter of
Look,
fact,
You ain't say nothing to us, so it ain't happen.
Oh shit.
It ain't happen. Moving right along, the most underrated rapper, 100% is of course Black Thought.
Black Thought. I knew you was.
Okay.
I knew it. If there was
Okay.
one I could pencil in for Prez, would be that one. So.
100%, yo, Tariq Trotter,
No doubt.
repping 215. Definitely the most underrated, hands down. And the GOAT, you know, it's no questions, no, you know, debate, you know what I'm saying? You already know, you know, it's the God MC,
Yes, sir.
the other God MC, Jay-Z, Hova.
No doubt.